Hey everyone, and welcome to vlog number 2. Woo!
All this hunger and such uncomfortable thirst. Sunny suffering is the song of your birth.
So I'm just trying out the new camera angle for this vlog. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. Just don't try anymore, or go back to the old format, or I'm the people's choice. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys some of the highlights that we've had from this last month, or the highlights for me, I guess, from this last month, and then also give you an update about some prayer requests that you could be thinking about in your prayer times for me. And that'll be it. So I just wanted to update you guys with some of the highlights that we've had from this last month, or highlights in my life, I guess, and then also give you guys some prayer requests that you can be thinking about in your prayer times into the next month. Okay, so highlight number 1 definitely needs to be the time that I've got to spend with Mana. So last month at a thank you dinner, I met a group of young adults who work and run a youth ministry here in Heidelberg, and I got connected with them and have been occasionally going out and helping them with their youth event on Wednesday nights. And then also next month I'm helping them do some entertainment stuff for a youth conference in Heidelberg, and so that has totally been a highlight. It's been so cool getting to know some new people outside of New Song here in Heidelberg, and then also it's been nice to connect with some people that are right in my age zone as well. So that's been really cool. That's highlight number 1. So highlight number 2 definitely has to be German classes. So since the start of February, I've been taking German lessons at a school in Neuenheim called Pädagogium, and I've been learning new things about the German language, and let me tell you, it is a tough language to learn, and so I have mixed feelings about learning it because it's been fun and I do really enjoy learning it, but it's just a really difficult language to learn. And yeah, so I'm just in my last week of lessons right now, and then after the week is over, I probably won't do any more lessons. Not because I don't want to, but just because I don't know if I'll have enough time to do that. But yeah, so that's been really good, and I feel like I know a little bit more, not enough to like converse with people, but enough to occasionally know what words are being said in a conversation, which is sort of useless, but hey, anyways, that's highlight number 2. Okay, so highlight number 3 well, I'm going to say has been the Equips and the encounter that we had this month. So just to remind you guys, Equip is the event that New Song puts on every Friday for anyone who wants to join. It's a discipleship training school. This past month, Eric and Jana Supen, who are a part of New Song Ministry, taught on prophetic ministry and also on spiritual authority, which was very helpful for me in my spiritual life, and so that has been a huge highlight. And then also we just had our encounter this last week, which is the evangelistic service that we have at Providenskirche in Altstadt, where anybody off the street can come and experience a worship service in a church. It's in the middle of downtown, and so that was really awesome. Till, a guy from our ministry, preached, and we had some guests come in and do worship, and it was just a really cool time to experience the Lord and to worship Him and meet some new people as well. So that is highlight number 3. Okay, so at this point, I'll be honest, my arm is kind of sore, but we're gonna keep going forward with highlight number 4, and this is the big highlight from the month, was last weekend, Ruth Shareski. So I live with Ruth and Ralph Shareski, and last weekend, Ruth was away visiting a friend in the UK, and Ralph and I were on our own here, and just 2 guys who have limited cooking abilities. And so basically it's a highlight because we just ate frozen meals the entire time. Well, we thawed them in the microwave, but anyway. We ate frozen meals and watched Planet Earth for a weekend, and it was awesome, and we had a blast. But then we also probably hurt our small intestines with the food that we were eating, but you know, what can you do sometimes? Yeah, so that is highlight number 4, and I actually have a small clip for you guys to let you in on a little experience that we had with one of our frozen meals over the weekend. So here we go.
Okay. Okay, I think we're on here.
Okay.
This is Ralph Shareski.
And boys' night in.
Boys' night in, yeah.
And
Ruth is away for the weekend, and so rather than making our own food, we decided to buy frozen food from the supermarket. So this is the container. I don't know, do we have a box?
Where?
Let's see here. We've got
Pasta mit Lachs.
pasta mit Lachs.
Pasta with salmon. And pasta quattro formaggi. So pasta, 4 types of cheese.
Wow. So we'll see how this goes.
That's right.
Wish us luck.
That's right. And if it kills us, it was nice knowing you, whoever you are.
Right. Okay. And thank you for the food, Lord.
Amen.
So finally, I just wanted to share with you guys some prayer requests for the next month and for the rest of the time that I'm here. If you could just be praying for the ministry continually, that we would reach and have breakthroughs, and that we would meet new people and that they would feel welcomed. But then also pray for me. I think I'm reaching the point now where I'm missing home a little bit more, and there's definitely days where I wish I could just be home. But yeah, that's just part of being in a new city and experiencing new things and being away from people you know. And so I know it's a good thing that I'm here, and I know that I'm called to be here, but sometimes there's some tough days. So if you could just be praying that my spirit will be lifted, pray that I would continue to feel more and more comfortable with the ministry, that I would meet people that are helpful in all of this as well. And then also that, I would just continue growing, that I would experience the Lord in mighty ways in my time here, and that I would also be effective in ministry, and that I would have an influence on people here and be able to help them with their ministry. And so if you could just be praying for those things in the next month, that would be awesome. Also, the youth conference is happening next week. Be praying for that. And then at the next encounter, at the end of March, I will be preaching at that encounter. And so next March, maybe you'll get a little clip of me preaching at Encounter, but that's something else that I'm looking forward to, but also could use your prayer for. So thanks again for all your prayers and your support, and I'll see you next month with vlog number 3.